Hi dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you are here as we find out what's happening with you this week. So we have some oracle cards, some tarot cards, and divination dice all scrambled in with charms as well. If you want all the information about the oracle cards or tarot cards that I'm using, just check the description down below. If you want to book a reading, all the information is down below. And if you also want to donate to the channel, all the information is down below. So there's a whole lot of information down below in the description box. So go check it out if you have some time and if you want to see other different things there. Alright, so let's go look at each pile. So this is pile 1. This is pile 2. Sorry, there's a little bit of a reflection there. There you go. This is pile 3. And then there's pile 4. This is pile 5. Okay, so we have different piles today. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes and clear our mind. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group pile 1, group 1, pile 1. So glad you are here. Let's see what you chose. I chose this beautiful one. I think it's all about wishing upon a star, or maybe, you know, things are taking off for you this week. So that's good. Let's see what it says here. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. So wish upon a star. Yeah, definitely wishing upon a star. And just knowing your own value, though, that's coming through as well here. Very important. So that's kind of the energy. And then this is also the word. This is your word of the week. And this is follow. Well, it's more than one word. So following through. So this is actually kind of combined together, I'm going to say. So not just wishing for it, but working for it, right? So like, or like you have this big dream, whatever it is, or whatever your wish is, knowing that you can actually like follow through on it. Like you can start taking small steps to make it a reality, right? To help the universe take its course, right? You know, sometimes you need a little help along the way. But what I'm also feeling through as well here is that maybe following through on something you said you would will give you that confidence, because it's like, I matter. It's like I'm made from the stuff of stars. It's kind of fun telling you that there is a sense of confidence that you need to have, that you have the ability to make your dreams come true, which is a beautiful message for this week, I would say. We have the Lenormands, we have the snake, and we also have the mice. So it's an interesting thing here because you actually see the snake eating the little mice. So mice is usually worries, things that are like kind of nibbling at you. Actually, I don't think these look like mice. They look like rats to me. But anyways, I love rats. So I actually love mice too. So I'm just not really that thing. So, but that's besides the point. So what I was seeing here is almost like, no, normally like the snake is also a representation of like somebody who's jealous, maybe the other, like if it's like, it's a usually represents a female though. So we have this, almost feels like worries about somebody else, but the fact that I feel like the snake is eating the mice, it's almost like maybe things that you were worried about are not gonna, like, you're gonna stop being worried about, like something's gonna basically take away those worries, I almost feel like. And so with the snake here, I'm gonna go a little bit of off here, of away from the Lenormand. I'm gonna say that could also be the passion, because snake kind of represents a sort of rebirth, but it also represents a lot of passion and creativity. So maybe what I'm seeing here is, instead of like, it's kind of following the same following through. So instead of spending your time in the state of worrying and about like nibbling stuff that, you know, makes you like, oh my goodness, focusing more on the things that bring you passion, focusing more on the things that like, that your creativity's coming, like it's asking for, right? This is what I'm seeing here. It's like more about creativity than it is about worry. So let's see what the tarot says here. Yeah, so we have the Death card, we have the Hangman energy, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So then, and look at this, the Ten of Swords kind of follows this energy of the mice here. Yeah, so worries, like it's almost like you feel like giving up. Although here you're still like going forward, and I love that energy. But now we have to look at the, like, whatever it is that's been bothering you, you need to find a new different perspective of looking at it. Because I feel like there's this end here. You have to decide whether you want to put an end to something, because it's like there's the string there, there's the sword, which to me also represents some sort of truth or coming to it, and then there's even two doors in the background there too. I feel like there's a choice here of, do you move forward or do you want to stay still, stuck in a thing? And you need a different perspective to see it. You no longer want to stay in this 10 of Swords energy, whatever this 10 of Swords energy is. It could be like, it could be that somebody actually is jealous, maybe backstabbing, something like that, or worrying about all those things, right? But rather than moving forward. I do want to show you that there is some progress here with the, like, from the Hangman to the Death, right? So you're choosing, seeing things from a different perspective. You get to choose an ending, even the 10 of Swords here, because it's the 10, an ending to this 10 of Swords energy, to the mice energy, to the worrying energy, to the being stuck in a certain perspective energy, right? You're moving forward is what I'm seeing. It's like your star wants to shine. Your star who, like, the shooting star, it's already, moving across the sky. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. Let's see what the love energy for you, worth waiting for. So love, this might be like divine timing is at work in your life. So don't try to push forward. Don't try to like do something. Let divine timing take its course in terms of love. Very, very beautiful energy here. And then we have blessing on a journey. So some sort of journey. I almost feel like I want to say a journey within. So like it could be like, instead of like you're having, it doesn't necessarily mean a journey externally, but an internal journey where you actually see things from this Hangman. You go to decide to end something that isn't working for you. So that is actually quite lovely. Let's see what your charms are for this week. So, yeah, I feel like, oh, we have a lot. So we have the mask energy, right? So we're hiding something. And look, it actually kind of matches this Death card again. So are we going to keep wearing this mask, or are we going to finally take it off? Are we going to fully be who we want to be? Again, the camera with the little diamond, what perspective are you wanting to see? Again, we have this creativity here, right? There's a sense of wanting to create this week. So follow through that. Growing good things, right? So in order to grow good things, you have to like look at things. You have to possibly end things that are not good anymore. That's something I'm learning a lot as I'm learning about growing like vegetables and growing herbs and just growing anything. You have to choose. Sometimes you have to choose, like, this plant isn't, like, you can't have them all at once, right? You have to kind of pluck it out a little bit to give each I would say dream a chance. So a mermaid here is all about emotion. It could also be representing somebody who's water sign, but it's, for me, like, it's the mermaid has this magical ability to navigate emotions, and especially because she's facing right up there. The sheep here, I always want to say, you don't have to follow the norm here. You don't, I almost want to say, like, you can be unique, and even in, like, that's something too. And if you're feeling like I feel like there's a sense of fear here. It's like, it's okay accepting that fear, realizing that you might be afraid of this change, because seems like there is a big transformation. Actually, here I'm gonna plug in a video that I just did, which is the, like, what's blocking your transformation. I would say go check that reading out. Hopefully I'll remember to link it up, and so you can see it there. But because I feel like you are here with this Death card, transforming. You're going through a big transformation, and it is maybe a bit, there's something that you're afraid of. There's these worries, right? You've, like, maybe in the past you've gone through that 10 of Swords, and so you're like a little bit of hesitation. But I feel like here the universe is saying, no, you're ready. This is a blessing on your journey, and I feel like a journey in life, not just in this one particular, like, trip. It's a journey into the wish fulfillment coming through here. Okay, so I've been really enjoying this, and I'm gonna use the Salem Sisters by Be Love and Tarot, Be Love and Crystals, because I just got it, and so just to see what other message for this week does the collective of Group 1 need to hear this week. Okay, love interest. Oh, look at that, passion, intelligence, and sophistication. So I feel like, again, we're going to go with maybe love interest, and it doesn't, I want you to hear this. It doesn't have to be the love interest of, romantic love, but the love interest could also be in terms of passion, right? This is what I'm saying. There's a sense of wanting to create this week. Don't block it. Let it go. Like, allow it to flourish. So also be on the lookout for, I'm going to do a flip through and review of this beautiful Oracle deck. So be on the lookout for that. So I am so grateful that you are here. Thank you so much. I hope this gives you a little bit of guidance for this week. And I see beautiful things happening here. Don't block yourself. You're ready for this transformation, my friends. You're ready to move forward. I can feel it. And let that creative energy just flow through you. Okay, so with that, I'm just sending you so much love, so much light. If you like this reading, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. I am sending, well, I already did, but have a super duper wonderful day. Until I see you the next time. Bye-bye, my dear friends. So group 2, oh, I love this one. I love that you chose it. It was like, you may not be able to see it so well, but it's a rainbow. It's like rainbow cookies, actually shooting star cookies, or maybe rainbow cookies. And we have the unicorn cookie. So let's see what it says here. So bake magic cookies. I can give good things to myself and others. So that's something that is important this week. So maybe treating yourself, or maybe something, so giving yourself something good this week. Let's see what your word for the week is. Congruence. So congruency means that you are aligned with yourself and with your outside, with your emotional self. There's a sense of being aligned so that you feel good, right? So maybe it's taking care of yourself this week. So I can give myself good things, and as well as others, but also yourself. So giving yourself good things this week. Water lily and fish. So there's an abundance coming through here. And I guess the water lily could be returning. I almost feel like there's a sense of maturing here with the water lily, because there's a maturity there. There's also a sense of peace coming through. So like abundance maybe coming through. If you're worried about money, I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you're worried about it, money, it's like, I want to say like your externality, your external reality, and your internal, it's a reflection of your internal reality. So sometimes when we're in the state of worry, we're like, we don't have enough, the outside is going to reflect that we don't have enough, right? But if you find a sense of peace within yourself, then the abundance comes. I know that's a lot of like, hey, no, when you, I get you, because you know me. One of those things that I'm learning in this life is all about abundance. How do I like create abundance for myself? That's something. And how do I allow it? How am I incongruency with my, like, I feel like I'm abundant, right? By nature, but then my reality doesn't necessarily show that as well. So it's like, there's this me coming, like seeing where it is that maybe my thoughts are actually there. And if I do dig like a little bit, I can see, I'm like, nope, there's still like worries, there's still a sense of scarcity there. And I'm like, that's something I'm working on. So maybe it's something you need to work on as well. But I do feel like I can give, I feel like that maybe that's what I'm seeing here with, I can give myself good things and others. But it's like, so maybe you are in a sense of being like, you're saying verbally like, I'm abundant, like I like to say too, I'm like, I'm abundant, but we're not feeling quite abundant. So you're not giving yourself all those good things. So there's a sense of the water lily coming and saying peace, right? If you can find inner peace, if you can find maybe even like an emotional maturity, but I feel like it's an inner peace of accepting where you are, then abundance is coming. So you will see this. So let's see what other things is coming. We have the Lovers, we have a Choice, we have Ace of Pentacles, yeah, that's the money coming in, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Look at this. We have quite a, like, those are lovely energies this week. So we have a choice. I feel like, or like there might be affections coming through here. If that is so, maybe it might be with somebody older. It's not for everybody. That was just a specific message here. But we also have this Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're being offered something, especially like maybe a new job, something where money can be allowed to come in. The Knight of Cups is telling us that we need to express our emotions, express our love, express whatever it is that we need to express. Like there is a sense of needing expressing, maybe even like an expression of like, hey, you know what, I love being abundant, I love having money, you know, like maybe it can be that for some of you as well. It can help us have theirs, but it's a sense of yeah, I do love this because it's, look, the sun is coming out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It's there. It's like, it's almost like you're just seeing this opportunity of like amazing things coming your way. I do want to see what this Lover's card is doing here. I mean, because it could definitely be for some of you love. So we have the King of Pentacles. So maybe, what's this Lover's card doing here? And, oh, Ace of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this is a very beautiful message. And I love how you have so many aces. So lovers, it could be, for some of you, that somebody is offering you love. Somebody, earth sign, somebody who's well-to-do might be offering you love, because we do see this here. For some of you, I am also going to say, like, it is to me like an offer coming through of a, like maybe a new job, some sort of abundance coming through with this Ace of Pentacles and then Ace of Cups that is going to help you be fulfilled. You might also find love there as well, but it's like there's a sense of fulfillment. There's a sense of like, oh, so much potential here. Let's see what the love card says here. Okay, so love for your week is chemistry. So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. It could be with the, definitely sounds like so we have the King of Pentacles, and we could also have the Knight of Cups. So it could be earth energy or water energy. So those types of signs. And let's see what other blessings we have. So blessings of water, blessings and emotions, blessings on, yeah. And again, look at this. Do you see this? Look at the synchronicities here. You have the like, this is like a lotus, but it feels almost like a water lily to me here, right? It's a sense of like purity here, and also a sense of peace that I'm seeing here. Peace within your own emotions. So I do like that a lot. Okay, let's see what charms we have for group 2 for this week. Okay, we have a lot of dice. Okay, the moon, recognition. So you're kind of somebody's going to recognize you. Again, we have another possibility of love being coming through here. Stay positive. Yeah, it's a sign. It's something that keeps being kind of coming through here. We pick, so using whatever tools are available to you, possibly, yeah, again, tools being here. Friendships are also important with this, and maybe for some of you, either a job in like cooking or a job in music. Music kind of plays again. Music is going to be very important, so I would say listen to lyrics. Those are important. I feel like why here is letting us know that yes to something is coming through, no matter where. So no matter where you are, you could always find this peace. I really do think. And slightly bitter. So are you focusing on the slightly bitter part, or are you focusing on the mostly sweet, right? So there's a sense coming through here. So I wanted to use this one, which is the Salem Sisters Oracle cards by We Love and Tarot, We Love and Crystals. And I've been wanting to play with it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So what other message or important things for group 2 for this week? What's important? What's important? Okay, look at that. Affection. So warmth, comfort, safety. So this is important, right? Maybe showing affection this week for loved ones. Right there. There's a possibility. Yeah, I feel like there's a sense of needing to feel safe, and the safety and the feeling safe cannot be an external thing. It has to come from within. You have to create that within yourself. There's a sense of that as well. But I mean, like, there seems a lot of love potential here for this week for you, group 2. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do consider liking and subscribing, possibly sharing it with others. It just helps the channel grow. I'm very, very happy, that you are here, sharing your time, sharing your energy, and of course sharing your journey with me. I feel quite honored by that. I am sending you so much love, so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Friends from group 3. Oh, you chose this beautiful card. Let's see what it's all about. Let's see. So, random acts of kindness. I am kind and I can show others kindness. So maybe this week is all about showing random kinds of kindness to others, but also random kindness to yourself. So how can we do this? Right? I feel like your heart just really wants that for yourself. And there's a sense of curiosity coming through here. So this is your word for the week. I also feel like cats are quite curious as well. So maybe even emulating them a little bit this week. So have curiosity in all that you do. Let's see what your Lenormand is going to... Oh, love coming through, the lady. So love and affection can be coming through in terms of a lady this week. If you're the lady watching it, so love might be coming through here for you. Love might be something that's very important. And I feel like going at it with an open heart and some curiosity might be also something as well. If you know, like that's what I'm seeing here. So this is a very beautiful message. And maybe again, like this love, kindness, showing kindness. Yeah, let's see what the tarot has for us. So we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Devil card. Okay, so here is this interesting thing, and I focus is for us the Five of Pentacles. So you might be feeling scarcity, you might be feeling yeah, like a definitely sense of scarcity or an abandonment feeling, and so I feel like you are kind of torn between, because this is the energy you're kind of wanting to go back to old habits that you have. Like this Devil card is always to me like old habits that we kind of want to get away from, but we kind of keep going back to, because those are just our safety kind of energy, right? Those are the safety mechanism where we have like so instead of, you know, dealing with the situation, we might just kind of go into a Netflix binge or something, right? Like trying to avoid situations could be something like that. For some of it's negative thinking. So instead we keep prolonging this Five of Pentacles, because, and the beautiful thing about the Five of Pentacles is that there's always help available if we're ready to ask for it, right? But we cannot keep going if they're negative thinking. We're like, oh, we don't see an end in sight. But there's a place for us to go to if you ask for help. So that's something here. I also feel like this sense of always whenever I'm feeling that Five of Pentacles, I always try to give, right? And there's this giving of kindness. I'm kind to show kindness to others. So it's almost like you in that act, you shift that Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. Isn't that beautiful? If that is like, that's the progress that happens. So instead of being here with this negative and kind of getting grounded in this Five of Pentacles, this is what the advice is. Go like the Knight of Swords. So take action, and a sense of action is needed in this week. If you're feeling stagnant in any way, taking action, like it feels like almost like gathering up all your courage and taking some sort of action that maybe you've been like, I can't do it because of the Devil card. It's like, oh, I can't do it. Nope, take that leap anyways. Move forward, but look at it again with a sense of curiosity. Don't look at it like, oh, I have to get something perfect. No, it's like, can I do this, right? Can I try this something new out, and then you'll see that it'll shift those energies. So yeah, I think it's a very positive sign. So really kind of highlight the Knight of Swords energy, and that's kind of an impulsive energy. It's also kind of coming from a sense of clarity, if you can have it. Also, it's sort of like, this is what I want, I can do it, right? This is that energy. I can do it. And so instead of just like, I can do it later, it's like, I can do it now, and just getting up and doing it. That's the energy that we're trying to like move, because this Devil energy, I think, reverses. It's not like I can do it. It's more like, yeah, we can do it some other time. Procrastination. But you're still worried. It's just that you're not really looking into that. So let's see what the love energy for this week is. Finances and career. Yeah, that seems like that's a highlight here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, but I like it. This card being open is very important. That heart is like, love is being offered. So if help is being offered, you know, maybe accepting the help that is being offered. Let's see what blessing you have this week. So blessing on your sleep. So I feel like for me, that's blessing in the sleep. There might be messages coming through for you, but I also feel like it's a sense of being able to like be at okay with whatever it is that you are. Because mostly when we're in a state of worries, that's when we can't actually fall asleep. That's sort of like, oh my goodness, I can't. It's like where we have this energy of like 9 of Swords energy, even the 5 of Pentacles energy. That's still like, there's a sense of worry. So it's blessing on your sleep. It's like everything's going to be okay. And seeing the potential. What action can you take this week to make it so? That's an important thing. Let's go ahead and see what your sprinkle of charms for this week is going to be. Oh, this is just like, you got a whole bunch of letters. I do like that. Okay, you have a whole bunch of letters. It's funny because even though it's like, oh yeah, see, for me, this is like help. Help is available. I feel like that's what it's going to say. Help is available. We also have, let's see, U, I, A, and C. Is there anything else? This is Z. Right, this is Z. Yeah, that's definitely a Z. And so help is available. What else do we want to say? It could be him, so it could be like a him here. So somebody might be important. I'm not sure, but you can come up with other ones. I'm not always the best at all these things. Somebody maybe a Pam coming through. I don't know. And then it says entertainment. So maybe looking at entertainment this week, something that creating entertainment for others. Yeah, there's a sense of like worry, confusion, maybe even like you're not sure about something, but you do your thing. And here we have the sights. So cutting away, I really feel for me, this cutting away is the cutting away of the devil energy, cutting away the devil energy. And even this, that which is, I feel like the devil energy is what's really causing this 5 of Pentacles right here. And we have a wish fulfillment in terms of creativity. Like that's where it is at. This is like actually pretty much a message for all the decks. It's like a sense of creativity coming this week. Follow through on that one. All right, let's see what we have. I'm gonna just use the Salem Sisters Oracle by Love and Tarot, Love and Crystals. It's all the information down below, and I just want to see what other important like message or factors do we need to think about for the collective of Group 3 for this upcoming week. So Sewer, look at that. Rescue, escape plan, hideout. And again, rescue and escape plan. I feel like there's a sense of, so maybe that 5 of Pentacles is making you feel like you're hitting rock bottom, but there is like, you can like, again, ask for help if you need it. Also come up with an escape plan and then take action for it. You do not, like this devil card often makes us feel like we are powerless. And this is an important thing. It's telling us you have the power. You have the ability to get yourself out of whatever situation it may be. Through like curiosity, through kindness, and through taking action, right? I really want to say you are your own superhero. You are your own hero here. So just take that with you, and I feel like that's an important one. Oh, it's funny because this is sort of like dump. The dump is sort of like the sewer. Yeah, so dump is also sorry. So sewer, escape out. Like you have the ability to come through with this. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. It just helps our channel grow, and you can become part of my family. So it's really cool. I'm just beyond grateful that you are here sharing your beautiful energy, sharing your beautiful time with me, and of course sharing your beautiful journey with me. I am sending you so much love and so much light until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, my dear friends from Group 4. Okay, so you chose this beautiful card. I love it. Look at this. I almost feels like gifts are coming for you. Or like this reminds me of when you open a Christmas gift on Christmas morning and the magic of it. You're like, oh, so very beautiful. I love this. So It says time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. Ooh. So I'm not even sure. So I feel like maybe discovering your own magic here is what I'm seeing here. So that's very beautiful. And let's look at what your word for the week is. Connection. Connection, right? So connecting to yourself, to your confidence, connecting to maybe even this time capsule, seeing the progress that you've gone from, like like when you were younger, or like from whatever time to where you are now, and seeing the connection of what led that growth. Very nice. Let's see what your oh, this is Lenormand. So mirror, here we have Halloween. Look, okay, on Halloween, look in the glass and your future husband's face will pass. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. But this is like a special kind of the Kendra's vintage petite Lenormand, and so she has random cards here, and the mirror is one of them. Because if you know the Lenormand, there's only 36. But here we have the mirror. For me, it's actually like it's sort of, because this is the future, right? It feels like, can you envision the future? It's almost like, have you seen the progress of it? With the tree, I feel like it is to do, usually it's either family or health, but it feels to me like growth. So I'm going to actually look at this, really see the growth from where you were to where you are. Like now you're becoming more of a tree. And then also being able to see what the future may hold. I almost feel like this week might be a time of reflection, literally, with the mirror there for you, and seeing the progress that you've had. So maybe if this tree is not feeling like, if you're not feeling like where you want your life to be, right? If you're not where you think your life should be, then maybe seeing what nutrients, what do you need to focus on? How can we help it grow even better? Like, I want a thriving tree. So that's what I'm seeing here. What can you do now for helping this? So how do we tend to it? Let's take care of that. Seeing again, like, but notice acknowledging the growth that you've had, because who you were and who you are now is totally different, and who you will be, but completely different as well. So acknowledging that is very important this week, connecting to that as well. So we have the Eight of Pentacles working, very beautiful. We have Ace of Swords, yep, clarity coming through, and then it's Ace of Wands. Look how beautiful that is. We have 2 new beginnings this week. We have a sense of clarity coming through with this Ace of Swords, and then a sense of creativity coming with this Ace of Wands. Like creativity, it's like you have all the potential for everything. You just need to kind of continue work, keep doing the work you've been doing, and you can see these new possibilities coming forth. I really, really love this, and I like that, like, there's so much power in it. Like, I really want you to see the power in it. It's like creativity, sense of clarity, and then working your magic. I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. Wow. I'm like, oh, I really love it. All right, let's see what we have in terms of love. Love energy this week is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So where are you being codependent? Because I feel like the confidence in yourself is allowing you to see that you don't need to be codependent, right? You can build connections, but you don't have to be, the other person doesn't have to be your all. It could just be like you share this beautiful, again, like love of each other, but you don't, it's not like dependent. I think more it's like here you're developing more on your creativity, creating your own sense of clarity, maybe even learning. It's like, it feels like right now though, the focus is not so much on, like, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with love, but I'm saying not so much focusing on like that needing somebody else to be fulfilled. You can be fulfilled by yourself, right? And especially with your own creative endeavors and with your work and everything, and who you want to be. Not saying that, to block out love. I'm just saying, that can't be your like only focus. This is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what the blessing for this week is. So blessing to bring clarity, which is that one, perfect. And then a blessing on protection. So protection. If you're feeling like you need to have that protection, it's coming here and it's being given. So I do really love that. Let's see what your charms for this week are. Oh, we have a lot. This is a positive sign already. So look at that. You have a positive sign. Oh, and the positive sign comes here from this Tobin appreciation, and that's always the Three of Cups. So positive sign comes from friendships, like possibly something like 3 is an important, and the 3 again is to me friendships again, like 30 is an important number. I feel like that's all about friendships coming through. We have we have X. Maybe for some of you this codependency is from your ex. Oh wow. Yeah, we have X again. So yeah, that feels like, so maybe that protection here, the blessing and protection, is that you don't just fall for, like, you don't just keep going back to cycles with this an X. We also have, oh, okay, so your age. So like maybe acknowledging your age might be. So this is just one of those. I tried this. So something is saying yes to something coming through. We have the little hedgehog. Maybe we've been overprotecting ourselves, and we have bristles and try to get all those, like protecting ourselves too much. Like we need to like allow things to flow through here, and know that, like, spirit, God, whatever is protecting you, so you don't have to do that. March is important for some of you, so maybe March might be important. So maybe a Pisces coming through as well. Look at this cranky. Maybe not spending this energy of crankiness. Instead, like, I want you to see from this cranky, like, to a yes, to being positive coming through. Ace of Cups is coming through there. I also feel like with this Ace of Cups as well, I'm feeling, and before I even, like, it was also this one. So I feel like somebody from your past is definitely coming here, possibly making an offer. Also spending time with, like, being cozy, like, with taking care of yourself in that regard. Lyle are going to use V-Loving Crystals and V-Loving Tarots, Salem's Sisters, Oracle cards. I'm kind of loving these guys a lot, so we're going to go ahead and see what other message does the collective of groups 3 need for this. Wait. Okay. Black Cat. Oh, look at that. Friendship, loyalty, and guidance. So I feel like, yeah, friendship is super important this week. So really, that's a highlight that I'm seeing here with the Tobin's appreciation, and they're positive signs. So yeah, so allowing people to come in here. I do feel like so I really feel like that is like kind of somebody's mirroring you, or you're mirroring somebody. So for some of you, might most like X, because I got the XX again too. So okay, so with that, I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel grow, and I just appreciate that you are here. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, sharing your time, and of course sharing your journey with me. Until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. I'm so happy you're here, and you chose this beautiful crown. So I feel like, ooh, I'm in the presence of your royalty. I love it. That's beautiful. And there's the crown. I am a good leader. So maybe this week is all about you being a leader, taking it could even be leader with others, and it could be leader of your own life coming through here. So just allowing yourself to, I feel like, acknowledge your worth is coming through, putting that crown on yourself. Let's see what your word for the week, or words for the week. A felt sense of safety. So feeling safe. So feeling safe and confident is what I'm seeing here. So safety is important. Putting that crown. You have the ability to do it. So don't, like, worry about that. And look at the stars. Then you have a cross. Okay. So it's interesting because this is all about faith here. So the star is about, is about healing, right? It's healing. But it's in the Lenormand, it's more about, I feel like thriving is what I would say. It's a sense of like accomplishing things, right? And feeling accomplished. And we have the cross here. So I feel like maybe you have gone through some sort of, because the cross is like usually something that, where you've had to, it could be, your own spiritual path. But sometimes it's also like having to go through some sort of like challenge, right? But you can't go around it. You have to go through it. And I feel like that the way I'm going to read this, maybe this makes sense. And you could read it however you want. But I feel like it's there's a sense of growth. It's like a sense of having gone through something is like preparing you for something new, as if it's something better, something, and that's how I'm feeling it. Like, it's like, and it is a sense here also, like I feel like it's like having faith here in this. How, okay, so in to me, what I sense is like the reason why you got that crown, right? The crown, you deserve the wearing of the crown, right? Because you've been through something and you've learned from it, and so you came out on the other side of it, right? And that's what I'm feeling here. So it's a felt sense of safety, but it's almost like an accomplishment. It's also like of knowing that yes, you've endured something, and now you're like, there's a reward coming through for it. If I hope that makes sense. It's like the learning process is what gives you that crown, right? That's what gives you this. I really do feel like that's what I would like to show. It's just the crown. You deserve the crown. You've gone through it. You've learned something. You have the ability. It's like now, but it's almost also saying like now we can drop that. You know, like we need to move forward to the next thing. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Empress energy, which is the crown there, and then we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. So we're deciding here. The Two of Pentacles is finding balance within yourself, regardless of what's happening outside. You have the sense of peace coming through, and here I feel like you have achieved it a little bit here, but we have to. Although we have the past, right? So the past for me is this cross. You've endured something. Even though it's there, it's almost like not being a victim, like, but seeing like how this has helped you grow. It's like here, it was some sort of a thing that you needed to move forward, to move to this Empress energy. So whatever this that you endured, like in the past, it's what led you to be now the Empress, right? And feeling that balance within that, and feeling safety in that as well, right? I feel like that's what I feel like your this week is all about. And it's kind of like similar to group 4 as well, and a little bit of like where you were, like you seeing the arc of your growth, seeing how you got here, but not dwelling on it, but rather being like, yes, if I hadn't done this, then I wouldn't be able to be that Empress that I am. I wouldn't get that crown. So finding that balance, because a lot of people, we tend to, like, when we go through that cross, we stay there. Like a lot of people go through that and stay in that cross, even though it's already over, right? That the circumstances that's past, you've already accomplished something, you've already moved on from it, but we stay stuck in that energy of like I was like, that was really hard, or you're stay stuck in that time where we're like, oh, that was like I really had to endure that. Oh my goodness, that was so hard. And you just kind of relive it and stay stuck there. But I feel like the universe, I feel like what I'm seeing here is that, yes, that was something that you did, but appreciating that, even like, yeah, if you can appreciate that difficulty, or that I would say bump in the road, if you can appreciate it for helping you grow, for the growth that it brought you, oh my goodness, then you definitely are the Empress. Then you definitely are at a whole new level, right? Because most people cannot. We get stuck, right? And I feel like that maybe this is something that is coming through. It's like you are moving on, you're moving forward, my friends, and you are this Empress energy. Creativity, well-being, emotional balance, all those things are coming through. Let's see what other things are coming for you in terms of love. So love coming through is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that, I love that, because we are healing the past, right? We are healing this by accepting, by acknowledging that had we not gone through this, we would not be where we are right now. Wow, I really love that. I love that it actually comes through with love as well. Here are your blessings. So blessings to bring prosperity. So prosperity is coming. That star is part of that prosperity. And blessing on growing older. And for me, it's actually maturing. It's like acknowledging that you have matured. You have that crown. You're because you've matured from all the different things that happened in the past. Let's see what your Great job. Oh, look at that. I love that. Yes, the universe is saying great job. And it's acknowledging this. Fighting against this balance right here. I guess S-O is important. We have Bumblebee. I mean, actually just the bee. So working, it's acknowledging all the hard work. We're ending this cycle, whatever that is. We have a wish fulfillment coming through. We have, yeah, and wish fulfillment, you get that. You get the castle. You get the happily ever after because you've had this. I will hold you in the heart until I hold you in heaven. So loved ones coming through here. Also, like coming and letting you know that they support you. So I do love that. Maybe it could be because of this. Maybe grandma, grandpa, somebody there is like giving you that. Great job. You've done great. You've endured lots of stuff. Sewing. So it's, sewing is always like, I almost feel like the two fabrics coming in to be one. Like you get to have like also like a pattern of life. So I feel like it's sort of creating now you get to create what's next. That's the energy I'm feeling, like what's next. And that sewing machine is like, you can create whatever it is you want because you've learned something from that cross energy. You've learned something. Okay, let's see what other messages we got from the Salem Sisters by Beloved Crystals, Beloved Tarot. Let's see what other message for the collective group. 5 for this week. What is other message? Okay. All Hallows Eve. So celebration, thin veil, and tradition. So I really feel for some of you, like your past loved ones are really, really there. Right here, they're very strongly, their presence is here. I feel like they're here and they're wanting you to see that. Like they want you to know, great job. They're celebrating you. They're celebrating what you've accomplished. They're celebrating all the things. Maybe for some of you, you haven't been acknowledging that. You don't notice that you've accomplished so much. Now you're an empress, right? Like this is a major step for you. And acknowledging, and then they want you to acknowledge it as well. And then maybe there also feels like some of them will try to communicate with you this week. I feel also there. I love this. Thank you so much for being here, Group 5. I really enjoyed your reading, your beautiful energy. Yeah, so just, I really, truly appreciate it. If you did like this reading, though, please do consider liking it and subscribing. It just helps the channel grow. And it just keeps me, coming back for more. I love creating things for you. I also get stuck in the veil. Sometimes it's like, or in the Maya, if you will. But I am sending you so much love, so much light until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends.